And we should probably make ourselves bigger. Hello, and welcome to 100 Pages Book Club, where we are currently in the middle of A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I don't know about you, Kelly, but I still have to get caught up.
Yes, I also need to catch up. So I'm on page 122. So I should be on 200 from last week. So yeah. So hopefully I can at least catch up from last week's.
I was gonna say I'm not too far off from you because I'm at 116.
There you go.
So, we will give it a few minutes to let some people come in.
I did finish this horrible book though.
Oh,
horrible. I one-starred it.
Wow.
Yeah. And I just did bullet point non-spoiler reasons why I hated it on Goodreads.
I don't blame you.
So, but I couldn't DNF it. I'm not even sure I'm mad that I didn't DNF it because I needed to really know that I was justified in my anger. And I was definitely justified.
How big is the book? It didn't seem like
short.
It was that
it's like
big.
under 300 pages. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I decided on my TBR, besides the book club picks of A Darker Shade of Magic and Crooked Kingdom, everything else is either a nonfiction or a newly purchased book because that's all I have access to.
Nice. I love it.
So I put, I think, 42 titles on a spinner wheel and let it decide. So we'll see how my TBR goes.
I love it. I love it.
I have a tree trimming guy to come give me a quote tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to film my TBR video before Friday because husband has off for Friday. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Lovely. Lovely.
Glenda is here. Hey there, Alicia and Kelly. Hey, Glenda. What you going to be reading or working on? Let us know. Carmen is here. Hi, ladies. Hope you don't mind if I hang out with you. Not at all. Come, hang out, read. Let us know what you're working on. And Glenda says, I'm reading Score by Kennedy Ryan and Miss Meteor by Taylor K. Meha? I was thinking like Magi, but that's not it.
I would say Meha, but that doesn't mean I'm right. That's just how I would say it.
Miha. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully both of those are good. I have not read either one. Jen is here. Hey, friends, trying to finish my barbecue sauce book tonight since it finally cooled off enough to be outside. I know, this heat is too much. It's hindering my painting ability.
It's hindering everything. There's so much I need to
do. This is true.
I don't know how we're not going to die on 4th of July. It's going to be interesting.
I'm going to stay inside or stay in the pool.
Well, we have 35 people coming over to my son's house. There's no way everyone's going to be inside. So, yeah. And even if they are, it's going to be hot just from people.
That's true. I was going to say, create a cooling zone. Just one location. And then people have to take turns. It is. It's too hot. Too hot and too early in the summer.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because for that Hirkid prompt that Jen's doing where you have to read it outside, you have to read the whole thing outside. So that's why I was like, ooh, I don't know. How long are you going to make it? Being so hot. Yeah.
You have to read the whole book outside?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, you don't have to do it like at one sitting, right? But you do have to read the whole book outside. That's why I did it on the beach. It was great.
That's too much. I mean, that's okay awesome. If it was like in the winter or the fall. But...
No, in the winter, forget that. But fall or spring, yes.
Well, I don't
summer, if I'm by the beach and I get the breeze. See, no problem.
It would be fall for me because I don't like spring allergies. So I don't like summer because it's hot and winter's cold.
I mean, Alicia, you're kind of screwed. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just...
And
I'm
I'm
glad I
okay
don't
with the
have to.
heat, but I'm okay with the heat in the low 90s, like feels like low 90s, not this feels like 125. That's too hot.
Oh,
That's too hot for anyone. I don't care who you are.
that's too much. Once you get to triple digits, it's too much. Even in the 90s, that's pushing it.
I'm still okay in the 90s as long as I'm not in direct sun. So if
True.
I'm in the 90s, I can sit outside with my feet up as long as I have shade. I'm good.
That's true. But I just,
Yeah.
it's too hot. Glenda says hello to Jen. And Carmen says, I'm reading Martians Go Home by Frederick Brown, a retro sci fi.
That sounds so fun.
I want to see just the cover of
I
this.
know. I want to look that up.
I wish I could spell.
Oh, yeah. That cover is everything.
Apparently, it was also a movie in 1989.
1954. Holy moly. That's so
Wow.
fun.
It's got like a little green alien dude on the front.
I'm sure that's not the original cover either. That's probably the 76 cover.
Is a sci-fi comic novel. Huh.
That is so fun. Well, let me know if it's awesome or not, so I know if I should add it to my TBR. I'll wait to add it until you tell me. Because some of these old books are just awesome, and some of them are so misogynistic or racist or anti-Semitic or all kinds of awful things that I just can't take them.
It looks like the original cover was like it has like a giant keyhole, and then the alien is just like this in the keyhole.
Oh, for me, that's the 1976 one.
Oh. Well, then I don't know. Because that's all I see. It's either that or the one with the big green alien head.
Let's see.
There's also one that has like a desert scene.
It looks like the original hardcover was two aliens, one sitting in a chair and one leaning against a door. 1955.
Oh, weird. So many covers. So many covers. Well, hopefully you're enjoying it. I don't think I've ever read anything with aliens.
Okay. Really? You've not read any sci-fi?
Not with aliens. Not that I know of, at least.
I'm gonna have to make you a list.
Murderbot doesn't count because that's a robot type thing.
He's they or an android, but yeah, you're right. Murderbot does not count.
Now I want to.
I'm trying to figure out what language this one is in because whatever cover this is, it has the green alien with his tongue out, wearing a Hawaiian shirt, and he's flipping us off. And I'm like, what? But I can't tell. I have no idea what language. It's not German or Spanish. No idea.
I have a book series that has aliens, but I haven't read it yet.
What is it?
Jennifer L. Armentrout's Obsidian.
It's probably just a romantasy.
It kind of is.
With romantic-science-y, that's all. Just aliens instead of... Yeah, did you read Ice Planet Barbarians? That has aliens.
I have the first book, but I have not read it.
So
yet.
There's aliens in that one. I mean, I really wouldn't call it a sci-fi, but there are aliens. Dude, I enjoyed the fifth one. What can I say? It was a good time.
I have the first one, but I haven't read it. I would add it to my TBR, but it's probably in that pile in the solarium that I can't get to. So when it is unearthed, I will add it to my TBR. All right. I think we've reached the bottom of the comments, so you know what that means.
Time to start.
There is our timer. Since we are traveling between Londons, we're traveling on a train, and we have a little white London kitty cat there.
And we didn't even have to cut ourselves and use our blood to do it. This is kind of nice.
Thank goodness, because that would hurt, and it would be hot and ew.
Messy. Yeah, just no.
All right, so 50 minutes on the clock, first sprint, and we will see you afterwards, after this comment. It's pretty bizarre so far. The cover is probably the best part. They are not the kind of Martians I had in my mind's eye for sure. Oh,
I'll wait for the final thing before I put it on my DVR. I have to say, if I saw that at the store, like when I'm secondhand shopping, I probably would have picked it up too.
you'll have to let us know how it ends.
Mhm.
Not like tell us, but how you like it.
Whether it's worth reading or not, let us know.
Yes. But on that note, we're going to go into our first sprint and we will see you afterwards. Okie dokie. How did we do on that first sprint?
I got to page 170.
Oh my goodness, we are right at, because I'm on 169.
Nice. So what is this? It's part 2 of section 7.
Yes. So we're almost caught up.
It's really good. It's really good. I'm loving it. It's reading very fast. I'm so excited. And Lila was in Grey London, so I was right. Ha ha ha. I get points.
What did we say that she was? Black
You
or
weren't
gray?
sure. You were convinced that we had no idea. I was like, no, it's gray.
Okay. Well, now that we figured it out,
Oh, look at Ralphie. I haven't seen him in a few days.
I have both of them. I have Ralphie,
The Isis too.
and then I have
Oh.
Isis over there.
I guess they're so nice to have their kid-free room back.
Isis got thrown in. I guess she was meowing too much. So I saw the door open, and then she jumped
appeared.
in. Yep.
Ellen was like, not my problem. Here.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
And I had 2 pieces of little Dove chocolate. One of them said, chocolate now, stress later. And I was like, yes.
Yes.
And the other one was like, you're hiding from the kids, aren't you?
That's when you're like, how'd you know?
I was like, who told you? Who told you?
I love that. I love it.
And I was like, yep, whoever the marketing person was for Dove, they
Nailed it.
nailed it. Yep. So I was like, man, that chocolate was good. I need to go get more. So I might go get some in the next sprint. We'll see. Let's see where we left off in the comments, because I know a couple of people came in. Carmen was talking about the aliens and the cover. Molly is here. Hey. Glenda says hello to Molly. Elena popped in. Hello, Glenda, Carmen, Jen, Molly, and most of all, Alicia. Also, hello to Kelly.
Yeah, come on, Elena. Jeez.
You can't leave out Kelly.
Rude. I really don't mind.
Elena says she's good, and she is reading A Court of Silver Flames. I will get there. I am still behind on Throne of Glass. I need to finish Crown of Midnight. And I think, and if Jen's still here, she can correct me, but I think they're starting A Court of Thorns and Roses this week. If not, let me know. Let me know when you're starting it. Vanessa is here with all her pink waving hands. It just says hand, pink waving, hand, pink waving, hand. And I'm like, I know what it is, but
We know what it looks like, though. We can see it in our head.
Right? I'm like, why can't you just show me? Glenda says, hello, Carmen, Elena, and Vanessa. And Vanessa says, hey, Glenda, how are you? Glenda says, I'm good here, Vanessa. I think Isis has finally decided she's going to lay down. Slowly, like maneuvering.
Aww.
Vanessa says, I'm working on finishing off King Sorrow before I go back to A Darker Shade of Magic. How far are you into A Darker Shade of Magic? Are you all caught up? Are you behind? Are you ahead? Let us know. Excuse me. Molly says, I am in chapter 5 of Rental Person Who Does Nothing. Do it.
I'm assuming that's an arc?
That's my guess. And we need more. Molly, what is this, the actual title? Rental Person Who Does Nothing. Interesting.
Yep. I was going to say, is it translated? Looks like it is. It's Soji Morimoto.
Gotcha. Jen says, I got to 64%. Nice. Moving right along. Carmen says, hi, Glenda and Elena with a hand. Denise is here. Hello, joined during the sprint. I'm on page 59 of David Copperfield. Well, welcome in. Hello, hello. And hopefully you're enjoying it. This is a classic, is it not? I don't think
Yep.
I've.
Yeah, it's Dickens.
Ah,
I need to read that one. I need to read David Copperfield because I also want to read Demon Copperhead. So I want to read both of them because that's a retelling by Barbara
gotcha.
Kingsolver. So I want to read both of those. I have not read either of them, but they're both whoop. So
Huge.
I
I
do
have.
want to do it though.
I don't think I've read any Charles Dickens, to be honest. I want to, because I have A Christmas Carol, I think.
Yeah, I've read a bunch of Charles Dickens, but 3 of his major ones I've not read, and that's David Copperfield, Christmas Carol, actually, and Oliver Twist. So I would like to get to all 3 of those.
Didn't he also write A Tale of Two Cities?
He
Or was that
did, and
somebody
that one
else?
I've read, and Great Expectations, read that one too.
I haven't.
And I've read some minor ones. I'd have to look them up because I don't remember all of them. There was one with a girl on the cover, and it was a girl orphan instead of a boy orphan.
I don't know.
I don't remember what it's called.
Jen says, yes, that's correct. Sprints start on July 7th. Ooh. Okay, well, I might. If I can find my copy of A Court of Thorns and Roses, I can read it with you guys, even though I'm still in Throne of Glass series. And I'll have you'll have to stop by.
Nice.
Haircut.
I need to get
Or
rid of at
maybe
least half of my hair.
Maybe she colored it. Carmen says, I go home. The cover was 5 stars. The book, not so much.
All right. We'll keep the cover for reference, but I won't read the book. Thank you for saving me, Carmen. That was nice of you to sacrifice for us. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Oh, and the other one I couldn't remember is Our Mutual Friend. That was the other one I read.
I've never heard of that one. I've heard of most of the ones that you listed off, but
I
not
don't
that one.
remember what it's about, but I read it.
Yeah.
That's what happens with Dickens. I remember scenes because he's really good with characters, but his plots. So yeah.
Oh. Excuse me. Vanessa says I'm 57% through Darker Shades Shade of Magic. I don't know what the is page-wise, but a little over halfway done.
Yeah, that's perfect because it should be, since it's 400 pages, it's really easy. So we should be at 50% today, which I mean at 50% from last week. So by the end of today, we're supposed to be at 75%. But really, it's not how it works, right? So it's before next week, we should be at 75%.
So you're somewhere in this section.
So I'm almost there, and so is Alicia, since we're about the same.
Yep. I actually bumped up my audio. I think I'm at 1.9 speed. And if they can't get their stuff together, I might bump it up again, but we'll see. The one guy has an accent, and I can't quite place it. I don't think it's the narrator himself. I think he's doing the voice. But he almost sounds like a toned down version of the Burgermeister. Remember that cartoon?
Nope.
It was like one of those claymation Christmas ones. It was Santa Claus comes to town, and they were always like, the Burgermeister doesn't allow toys in the town. So then it was the story of how Christmas became how it was.
Well, that's a German accent.
German?
Mm-hmm. I remember what you're talking. I watched all those claymation ones. He had a German accent.
He kind of sounds like that, but not. It's not like dramatic as the claymations, but it has that kind of accent. Does that make sense?
It does, though I'm surprised because they're all in London, so I would think it would be a British kind of accent, but who knows? Well, I am not listening to the audio, so I have no idea.
It's for the voice of Holland.
So maybe they were trying to make his voice darker. I would think more Russian for him. They have very Russian view on things.
Yeah, and it's very like gruff.
And it's white all the time, like it's covered in snow, right? Even though it's like just white ash. But
Hmm.
and Grey London is, in the midst of the um, factory revolution, industrial revolution, and so it's covered in gray ash. And red London, I guess, is just sparkly from the Thames. That isn't the Thames. That's all red.
It's covered in blood. We just don't know it. No, I don't know. Probably not. And Molly says this is the title, not translated though. At least Amazon doesn't show a translator.
Oh,
I
Goodreads says
really,
it's translated.
I really want it to be translated. So, did you see it listed as translated
Yes.
on Goodreads? She did.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go back. I was looking through Charles Dickens. I'm going to go back until I find it. Or I guess I could just type it in.
This is, yes, pleasantly surprised so far for her book. David Copperfield. I already forgot. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Did you find it?
No, because going back didn't work. So hold on. I got to go back and find the title again.
Okay. Vanessa to Carmen. That's so disappointing. What about the aliens? Jen says Demon Copperhead is really good and reads relatively fast. Good to know. Molly says it's for Battle of the Bands prompt, and if it is translated, I will get more points for Sunrise on the readathon, and I'll be able to use it for Deck of TBR-a-thon.
Yes, Rental Person Who Does Nothing is translated from Japanese, and it's translated by Don Nodding. If the one that you were reading is the author Shoji Morimoto.
See, there you go. More points. Denise, Kelly, is it? Did you like Great Expectations? I have it, but I have not read it yet.
Okay, here's the thing. Liking it is a big ask. I enjoy how Charles Dickens creates characters, but his books are slower than slow could possibly be, and he always runs off on tangents that have nothing to do with the story at hand. So if you are patient and just want to experience a bit of how, this wealthy white dude viewed poor people. I mean, he was born poor. He wasn't born wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference in classisms in Britain in that time, not that they don't have it now, but I mean, but what it looked like at that time, it's really good for that. It's really good for language at that time. It's really good for those kind of things. But if you're looking for a fast-paced, enjoyable read, that's not any of Dickens, quite frankly. So that's my opinion. So, do I think it's worth reading? Yes, because it's part of our culture. I think it's important, just like Pride and Prejudice was. But do I think it's fun to read and enjoyable? No. But like I said, I want to read David Copperfield anyways, and I know exactly what I'm getting into. And you're reading David Copperfield. You know what? Same. I will say that all of his books feel the same to me. They all feel the same. Yeah. So it depends on why. Depends on why you want to read it.
What she said.
How about, am I glad I've read it? Yes. Would I read it again? No.
She's That's like, right. One and done.
Just like Pride and Prejudice. Am I glad I read it? Yes. Would I read it again? No.
Listen, I've had enough tea and gossip for a while from that book. Denise says David Copperfield is my first Dickens. I'm reading for Noteworthy Fictions Book Club.
And see, so you got my opinion on Dickens. And Nicole adores Dickens. So I would also get her opinion. So you're going to get it in the book club so that you get the multiple views, right? So maybe she can tell you more. I have such a short attention span. And I'm old. This is not just a kid thing. Like I have a short attention span. So Dickens, I have to like have a page count. I'm going to read this many pages every day to get it done. because I never want to pick it up and I never want to go back to it. There's no suspense. There's no, oh no. There's no, oh, what's going to happen next? There's none of that, right? Because the plot is awful. But the characters are really good. So being a writer myself, it does give you a lot more on if you want to write a character. But also the misogyny gives me a headache, but that's all classics. And the anti-Semitism is ripe in the Dickens I have read. So I can't say that's all of them. I haven't read all of them, but definitely the ones I have read. But Nicole has read more Dickens than I have, and she enjoys it. So that would be perfect to get another opinion on him.
I agree. Vanessa says, I'll finish King Saul either tonight or tomorrow, then get back to Darker Shade of Magic. I was like, what? And I was like, oh, okay. I got it. And
Yeah.
oh, thank you. I was gonna say one because there's two that are very similar, and one is Nina and one is Bella, and I always get those two confused for whatever reason because I don't have my book with me. So thank you. Hi Nina. She says, hi ladies, welcome in. You're just in time. We're getting ready to go to our final sprint because we only do 2 sprints here.
It's late.
Yes. But they're long sprints, so it works.
Well, they're normal size sprints. It's not really long for BookTube.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
hour and a half is normal, right? And I was like, I mean, for some of them.
I can't do an hour and a half unless. Excuse me. Unless that one time when I had to go and cut a piece of wood. Because I got bookcases to build. I'll be so glad when they're all behind me and organized.
Be back to a new normal.
Yes. And then I won't have to stare at my house either. I won't have to stare at my house. Everything will be back in order. All right. Let's pull up our timer nice and big. There's our little kitty cat for White London.
By the way, that tail is the strongest tail I've ever seen in my life. I mean,
right? Well, I mean, he is a spirit, so for him, that book probably doesn't weigh anything. But
whatever they're reading, though, it must be like Charles Dickens because they haven't turned a page yet.
You know, what
does that word mean?
I've never noticed that. You're right. I don't think they've ever turned a page. Their brain has lost it. It's just checked out. They're just like staring at it. All right, you two, get to reading. All right, and we shall get to reading. Last 50 minutes, and I will see you afterwards. Happy sprinting. How did we do?
Well, there was a little intermission in my sprint as my daughter came down. So I didn't quite make it to the end, but I only have 2 pages left. So I'll finish it before I go to bed.
To get to 300 or?
No, to the 200 spot.
Oh.
I'm on page 198. And I guess it actually ends at like 202 is where I need to stop. So I will finish these pages before I go to bed.
Oh, well then I got farther than you because I'm in the middle of 219.
Yes. Well, like I said, I was interrupted. I lost probably 15 minutes. So
No, you're fine. But we are getting caught up.
Mhm.
I did go back and get more chocolate, and one of them said reset, restart, and refocus as many times as you want to.
Nice. I didn't know there was positive affirmations in chocolate. Jeez.
See?
Oh, I love it.
This one is the dark chocolate version.
Yummy.
But I think all Dove chocolate does it. Because I've seen it in the mint ones and the caramel ones. I mostly get dark chocolate.
Mm.
And then I when I went to go get chocolate, I accidentally kicked the cats out. Now Ralphie's at the door going, meow, meow, meow. And I'm like, you're fine. You're fine. We're gonna go to bed soon anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and close our timer because we don't need that. So no more train noises. Yes, Rafi, I hear you. You're not coming in. Yes, I know.
He's like, Mom, you left me out here. Mom, you left me out here.
What's funny is like him and Isis both. I opened the door and they darted out. I guess he walked around, got food, water, whatever, and he is only just like, I kid you not, 2 minutes, not even, before I went to the chatty bit. Now he's meow, meow. And I'm like, shush. He does this to me in the morning as well. When he tries to get up and he's like, I'm starving, feed me. And I'm like, oh, settle down. You're fine. You're fine. Our last comment before the sprint, though, was Nina saying hello. And Vanessa says the pages move magically. I mean, that's possible.
Sure, if they moved, but they didn't. You could see them. They're not moving.
Exactly. They don't like. Now he's being a. No.
Vanessa's going to throw him back in here.
The husband is already in bed asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't hear anything. I'm surprised they left the light on. Vanessa says, okay, finish King Sorrow. I think I'm going to head bedward. My sleep schedule has shifted to a lot earlier and I'm keeping it since I start the course next week that will have me doing 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Switch it, man. Switch it. Sleep
Yep.
well.
Yep. We shall see you in the morning, maybe, possibly. And she says, I'll probably give King Sorrow 4.25 stars. It was good.
That's pretty good rating.
Nice. Denise says, read 19 pages on page 78. What was she reading?
The David Copperfield.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you remembered. Because I sure didn't. I need to start writing it down. Molly says, I finished Rental Person and Cells at Work, Cat 1. It's a manga. Interesting. You read 2 books. Was the first one a graphic novel?
No, but it's under 200 pages.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
It's still fast. Molly's very fast.
Mm-hmm. Carmen says, love the dark chocolate Dove candy, right? So good. So delicious. Just melts in your mouth. Jen says, I finished. What did she finish?
The
book?
barbecue one.
Oh.
That cozy mystery one. Outside.
Now you can go back inside in the AC.
I already have one here. Check that right off, baby. Nicely done.
Vanessa says, okay, I thought I was going to bed, but when I
Oh,
went
no.
downstairs to talk to hubby about tomorrow, I realized I forgot about the second batch of oat milk I made this morning. Oh,
There's always one
no.
more thing. Yeah, I got to take the trash cans out to the street, take the kitchen recycling out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Vanessa says, so I had to bottle that and clean the oat milk maker. Now I'm heading to bed.
For
Okay,
real this
good
time, I
night.
swear.
Yeah, I promise. Thanks for sprints, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. You as well. Thanks for
Sleep
coming
well.
and hanging out. And Jen says, now I can go back inside. See?
Quick,
That was,
before the mosquitoes eat you.
if they haven't already. Dude, I have like mosquito bites. Like found one. I have one here, and then I have one on my stomach. And then I knew about the ones on my arm, but look how big these things are. You would have thought that I had gotten bit by a vampire.
A very big
Jesus.
vampire, if that was the...
Right? So Alan was teasing me because were watching Vampire Diaries. We're on season 4, and he was like, "So which Salvatore brother bit you?" Really?
I'm not telling you because I don't want you to get jealous.
I told him, I was like, "I'm not telling you." I was like, "What
That's
are you
right.
gonna do about it?"
That's right.
Like, it's not
You
like
gonna go
you
fight the
can.
vampire?
You gotta hunt him down. What if I say it wasn't a vampire and it was a hybrid? And he was like, "So it was Nick Klaus," and I was like, "I mean, no. Nick Klaus is no." No,
I know none of the characters. Sorry, I've never watched it.
Nick Klaus is he was born werewolf, but his mother turned all of her children into vampires, so he's a hybrid. And so like if somebody, I forget how it goes, but like if a vampire no, if a werewolf bites a vampire, they can die from the werewolf bite. But because Niklaus is hybrid, his blood is key to healing the werewolf bite. It's very, very weird. But all of them in some way, shape, or form, they're psychotic. Their mother was trying to undo the magic that made them vampires, but they have they have gotten around that. And I'm just like, this, I don't remember all of this. I must have watched this when it first came out because I don't remember nothing. I'm going through this season going, what? This happens? I don't remember that. But yet I remember who ends up with who at the end of the seasons.
Were you like, preteen, teenage girl when you watched it the first time?
No, because I think it came out in the early to mid 2000s. So, and I was married in 2005. So, early 20s, late teens.
Still pretty young.
Yeah. So now but that was like 16 years ago when it first came out. And I'm just going, I don't remember any of this. And he goes, what's happening? What's happening? And I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm watching it just like you.
Because like with Alan, anything that if he watches something and then he'll forget it after 6 months. Me, I usually remember. This I don't remember. So it must take like 10 or more years for me to forget. But yeah, so he's giving me crap about all my insect bites and things. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You wish. Molly says, I try to get a solid first week each month, then I can slow a bit later.
I can understand that. Reading fast and stuff. I get that.
Oh, trying to build up like all the things you have to read.
Especially when you have all of these to read.
When I picked my TBR, I have 10, but I put 4 bonus reads on there, so a total of 14. So, but I also put them in order of smallest to largest.
$20. I've read one already, though.
You're ahead of the game. You got this. You can read them all. Molly says, I really hope some of my books that I read today work for Here Kid. You didn't check before you read them?
She has other readathons she's doing also. I would not worry about Molly. She got it done in
Oh.
6 months last time. I'm not worried at all.
I forgot that she does multiple readathons. There are a lot of them.
Mhm.
I can't keep up. And Carmen says, thanks for the sprints. You're so welcome.
Thank
I'm
you for
gonna
being here.
try to turn this off before we finish, just to see if it'll come back. But I think that's it. I don't see any other comments. I am going to check, close that. Nothing there. We're done. We're done. All right, so that is it for us in tonight's sprints. If you were reading A Darker Shade of Magic, I got to page 218, but by next week I will have been caught up. Kelly says she will do the same. Next week is the final 100 pages. And then the following week we have the discussion. And then what do we get to start?
Cricket Kingdom!
Yes, we do.
Cricket Kingdom.
Everybody's excited.
Mhm.
And Angie is here. Hi, Alicia and Kelly.
Hi,
I know you're
Angie.
done. Just saying hi. Well, hello and welcome and good night.
And good night. It's
awesome
good to see
for
you.
being
Says
here.
we're going to
Yes.
miss you in the mornings. Yes.
That's true.
Mhm.
He is very insistent.
He is. He's very insistent. I think you should go give him some love.
Yeah, he's like, Mama, it's bedtime. Did you know that it was bedtime?
That's right. That's exactly it.
He was like, you left me out here. It's dark. It's bedtime. So, with that being said, we are going to go. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And we will see you tomorrow on Kelly's Cursed Dragon ship for Morning Time Pirates. If not, then we will see you around the interwebs. And good night.